The early 2000s were peak PC gaming. LAN parties, chunky CTR monitors, GameSpy servers that somehow always crashed, and a wave of games that changed everything. From revolutionary shooters to RPGs we still talk about today, this was the golden era, and we're counting down the 10 best PC games of the early 2000s. Grab a can of Mountain Dew, fire up that Windows XP startup sound in your head, and let's dive right in. Kicking off the list is Counter-Strike Condition Zero, the legendary tactical shooter. Building on the original Counter-Strike, Condition Zero added a single-player campaign with unique missions, polished graphics, and refined gameplay mechanics, all while keeping the tight strategic multiplayer that made the series a phenomenon. Whether coordinating with teammates or taking down terrorists in iconic maps, every round demanded precision, strategy, and quick reflexes. It showed that PC was still the ultimate platform for competitive shooters and remains a cornerstone of PC gaming history. Number 9 is Warcraft 3, Blizzard's RTS masterpiece. This was more than just another base building game. Warcraft 3 blended deep strategy with heroes who could level up and carry over progress. That single change made battles feel more personal and gave players a reason to care about their armies. In the campaign, one of the most ambitious at the time, with cinematic cutscenes that rivaled anything on consoles, but maybe its biggest legacy is outside the campaign. Warcraft 3's modding community gave us Defense of the Ancients, which later became Dota 2 and basically spawned the entire MOBA genre.
You asked for it. I'll check it out. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it.
Number 8, the game that turned us all into digital architects and sociologists, The Sims. Build your dream home, control every detail of your Sims' lives, and then remove the pool ladder to watch chaos unfold. It was endlessly creative, endlessly replayable, and endlessly memeable. The Sims turned everyday life into a sandbox. And for many of us, it was the first PC game we sank hundreds of hours into. Number 7 is Crysis, the game that pushed PC hardware to its absolute limit. With massive open environments, advanced AI, and the iconic nanosuit giving you super strength, speed, and cloaking abilities, every mission felt like a tactical playground. If your rig could run Crysis on high settings, you basically earned bragging rights among your friends, and the level of freedom and approaching objectives made every playground unique. Crysis wasn't just a shooter, it was a statement about what PC gaming could achieve technically and creatively. Number 6 is BioWare's KOTOR, Star Wars role-playing perfection. It gave you dialogue choices that actually mattered, party members with some of the best writing BioWare has ever done, and a twist that still stands as one of gaming's most memorable moments. This was more than a Star Wars game, it was a chance to live your own Jedi or Sith story, and it set the template for RPG morality systems for years to come. Halfway through the list we got Half-Life 2. Valve redefined storytelling and shooters here. The physics engine was jaw-dropping, the gravity gun turned every object into a potential weapon, and the pacing was immaculate. Every chapter gave you something new to play with, from the haunting streets of Ravenholm to that first step into City 17. Half-Life 2 was the kind of game that made you believe PC gaming was on another level.
In Ravenholm, you do well.
Guys, it's Ken Rosenberg here. Hey, great, hey.
Number 4 is GTA Vice City, the game that turned Grand Theft Auto into a cultural event. Tommy Vercetti's rise to power was pure Scarface fantasy, and the game's 80s setting was dripping with style. The neon lights, the soundtrack, the absurd missions. Vice City is still one of the most iconic sandboxes ever made. This was the GTA that made you stay up way too late on school nights, just doing one more mission.
Tommy, you betrayed me, you idiot! I'm gonna kill you real soon! Eat this, you murdering bastards!
Number 3 goes to Deus Ex, a game that set the standard for player choice and emergent gameplay. You weren't locked into one way of solving a problem. Talk your way past guards, sneak through ventilation shafts, hack cameras and computers, or go in guns blazing. The choice was yours. The story blended cyberpunk, conspiracy, and philosophy, making you question who to trust at every turn. For 2000, the level of freedom and consequence was unheard of. Even today, Deus Ex is still studying game design courses for its brilliance. Runner-up is Battlefield 1942, the game that defined large-scale multiplayer battles on PC. Maps were massive, letting players fight across land, sea, and air. You could coordinate with squads, pilot planes, drive tanks, or storm the beaches. Every role mattered. It wasn't just gameplay, it was chaos in the best way possible. And let's be honest, everyone had that one friend who somehow crashed every plane they touched, creating endless stories of frustration and laughter. And finally at number 1, Far Cry, the game that made open world shooters truly feel alive. Released in 2004, Far Cry gave you massive tropical islands to explore, smart enemies who would flank and adapt, and vehicles and weapons that let you approach combat any way you wanted. Every firefight felt dynamic, and the sheer scale of the environments pushed PCs to their limits. This was the game that proved the power of PC gaming. Freedom, strategy, and jaw-dropping visuals all in one package. So there you have it. Those were my picks for the 10 best PC games of the early 2000s, a time when every year seemed to bring a classic. But I know there are plenty more legends we couldn't fit here. Morrowind, Diablo 2, Age of Empires 2, the list could go on forever, quite frankly. Which of these games did you spend the most hours on? Or is there a hidden gem you think deserves a spot? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one. And if you love this trip down memory lane, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next countdown of gaming classics. Let's keep nostalgia alive. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers!